Alright, so for our sprained thumb, in order to tape it, you want to make sure the patient's fingers are spread and fanned out. The reason why you want to do this is so that it's not too tight and they still have circulation. So the first thing you want to do is put a bottom anchor just around the wrist. That. And make sure their fingers are spread and fanned. And you want to make sure the thumb is positioned correctly. You don't want it to be out here or in too much. You want to make sure it's nice and taut. Taunt? I don't know what the right word is. Alright, so usually you can go half straight but for the sake of the tape, because it is not the regulation tape, we're going to just use the whole thing. So you're going to go around. And for comfort purposes, a lot of times you like to bend the tape right in here so that they don't get tape cuts. Okay. Yep. And overlap by half. You can either rip it off and start anew each time, so that's what we're going to do. And basically make a figure 8. Another way you can do this is also rip off the tape. I like to do it this way better. And you start in a little fold. You go this way and this way. And depending on the patient and their comfortability, depends on how many times you're going to do that, between 3 and 4. And then you're going to end it with a bottom anchor, like so that she still has range of motion within the joint, but it does have a little restriction when it comes to fully extending back. Alright, so now you can take off this tape job so that we can do the exercises. Probably should have done the exercises first. Alright, so for our first exercise, we have a tennis ball, and she's going to squeeze the softball and hold the squeeze for 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will help strengthen the thumb on the anterior side and will be harder for the thumb to be sprained in the lateral posterior direction because you're strengthening these ligaments right here. So you're going to do this 2 times 15 seconds in the morning and at night. The second exercise we'll have her do is she's going to place her hand on the table, and with her hand flat on the table with your fingers positioned close together, turn it this way so we can see, thank you. You're going to stretch your thumb out as far as you can laterally. Hold it stretched there for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then return to the starting position. And now lift your hand slightly off the table and push your thumb towards your pinky side, so go under and towards your pinky side as far as you can for 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's that exercise. This will help with range of motion. You're going to want to do this 2 times 15 seconds daily. Now, the third exercise we have is you get a rubber band and you put it around the tips of all your fingers, like so, like this. And what you're going to do is you're going to simply fan out your hand, and you're going to do this 3 times 15 reps daily. Counting? 5, 15. And 15. Good job. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, that goes to my professor.